Sometimes you gotta lose yourself to find yourself again.
It's week 12 of the NFL, and the question is, are you ready for some football?
Who knows what we're in store for here?
And it's coming up next.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends. But come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want the...
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Motion man set right. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. He'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
2nd and 7. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
You know you have a good week, Mike, when it takes all 5 fingers on one hand just to show how many touchdowns you threw in last week's win. Now, do we expect him to do that 2 weeks in a row? I'm not sure that's realistic, but as long as he continues to operate at this high of a level, they're going to have a strong chance to win every single week.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, We'll step away for a moment. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. Call it a gain of 13. That's enough for a first down. Receiver in motion, going right. Now, faking the give. He'll go left side here and complete this one. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
He'll look to throw. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
That big boy was moving, Mike. That was impressive. I mean, it's not easy to bring down this quarterback in any situation, but to hawk him down from his interior defensive line spot, nearly out by the sideline, that's beyond impressive.
First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. You have a tight end motioning left here. On play action. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
Really nice job here by the defense, taking advantage of this condensed field. Anytime you're down here in the red zone, the field is wider than it is deep. It's actually very challenging for an offense to stay in their normal rhythm, and coverage has been tight. Pass rush is getting home. Back-to-back sacks.
Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to fourth and goal. So on fourth down, they'll call out the field goal unit. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And his guys will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The visitors' offense going to take over now for the second time. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Pitts is the man in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense ready for their second possession. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. The pressure too much, and he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st, so it'll bring up 4th down. They're all set to kick this one away. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in those numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. So, a field goal apiece here in that 1st quarter. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground, and the defense all over this one. They knock him down, it'll go down as a loss of 2. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing now from the gun. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. His throw left side is complete. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Thrown left side. The catch is made. a pickup of 12 yards. And this crowd hoping for a challenge, and they're going to get their wish. The red flag is on the field. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. Throwing now on 1st and 10. To the right side here, pass is caught. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball at.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here comes the blitz as he looks. This one intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. They motion a receiver right. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one complete right side. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Field goals and takeaways. That's the 2 goals anytime a defense finds themselves in a goal-to-go situation. Now after that 1st down sack, I think the odds are a little bit more in their favor. Can they hold up here on 2nd and 3rd down? And if they can make the offense settle for 3, man, that's a huge win for this defense.
He's got his big tight end. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
On now, Cade York for the point after. The kick is good. And the visitors take a 10-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. they'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Here we go, set.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Moving the tight end right. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here's the punter now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. Visitors offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one taken in by Douglas. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll look to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And his guys cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. This team's offense getting set to get back to work. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete, but there's a flag back in the backfield where the quarterback is. They may have got him after he released the ball. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around. but it falls incomplete. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. They'll look to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. They'll try to set up the screen here. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll tuck it and take off.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If this quarterback's offensive line had as much fight as he does, I don't think they'd be in this situation to begin with. I mean, it's not even halftime here, Mike, and they've already given up 6 sacks. At this rate, I'm not sure they're confident their quarterback's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
So we have reached halftime with these two teams separated by a touchdown. As we send you to Orlando, we'll check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay,
and instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So now this team's offense headed back to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will score. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. It's up and through. And his guys will even the score here in the 3rd. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. His drive will start on the ground. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They get 14 on that hookup. That's enough for a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. That one knocked away and incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And 3rd down coming up. Throwing now from the gun. There's that man again. Another catch.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Pitts is the man in motion. They'll go with a counter on 1st down, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. This is caught down that right sideline. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play on that one. It's a gain of 34.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. and he will score.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started.
Visitors 20. Our home team 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This offense making its way back on the field, led by their wide receiver. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
They're all set to punt this one away. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll send him over to the left. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll throw out of the gun. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Pitts is the man in motion. Now, faking the give. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Now, after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. So, some extra time to ponder this third and goal situation as we are now through the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And this defense will take over here following the interception. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Pass completed to Douglas. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in?
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Complete to number 30. An 8-yard gain. It's fourth down.
On fourth down, out comes the punter. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Now this looks like a design run. And he's able to give him a little breathing room. He's got a first down up past the 15-yard line.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. That is catch number 60 for the season.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything Because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Handoff here, up the middle, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Back to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
Now a give up the middle, and that'll be a pickup of 3. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. He'll drop to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Now, a loose football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. They are very fortunate to get another shot at it. It is 2nd down and goal. They'll look to throw. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now it's York for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the visitors will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up, and this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game, and I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback, but the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play. this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's in. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now, for the extra point. He's got it. And the visitors are going to extend their lead.
Visitors 34, our home team 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Back to the air one more time. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball, these opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And he'll be taken down. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
The extra point is good, and his guys are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. So, it's a win for our visitors. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.